Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the late model series here at the LA Coliseum. Only 9 people registered for this race, but it should be an interesting one in general. It's going to be like the street stocks at the Charlotte Legends Oval, which is going to be a lot of fun. I like short track racing, so I really wanted to get back into it. But for these cars, you really only want to use third gear here. Fourth gear is slower by a good amount. Then you can get all the way down here. Just be a little bit careful getting on throttle. It will get a little loose. Fastest I've ran is like a 13.804. Don't know if we'll hit that kind of time here in qualifying. Okay, try to pick it up a little bit here, second lap. At least getting the 9s. The 2 car was really fast in my last practice. He was in like the 8s as well. Okay, 8:45, nice. I will take that, because that might be able to hold up. But these cars look like they're going so slow around this track, but in the car it feels so quick, it's crazy. But I got down to an 8:04 in practice. The 2 car ran like an 8:90 something, so we'll see if he qualifies and gets back up with us. I think we got a pretty good race here, and 50 laps, no cautions. It will be a crazy one if we get some wrecks in front of us with some lap cars. So I'll bring you guys back and we're getting ready to take the green. Alright, well, the 2 car is not here. I saw in the entries he was gone, so that's kind of unfortunate, but hopefully we can have a nice clean race. 8 car field. I figured it would be kind of a small field for LA Coliseum. Hopefully throughout the season, more and more people will run at like this time slot I'm running on. It's like Tuesday afternoon at like 5 or something like that. So hopefully we can get some more participants throughout the season joining these. It's a lot of short track racing. I just wanted to get back to doing some short track stuff, because I really do enjoy running short track stuff altogether. Probably restart in first gear and then shift up twice really fast. Second gear might work, actually, and just leave him on my outside. I don't know. I think first will give us a little bit more of a launch. On third, at least. But we should have a decent race here.
Check, please.
He is good. Anybody gonna tell him? You're good.
Thank you.
Alright.
This is not a race to start on the outside row.
Not at all. Not one bit. You definitely do not want to be on the outside at the Coliseum at all. But getting ready to take the green, 50 laps, no cautions is going to be real interesting. Because this is D-class race. So it would be a long race if we were getting cautions. Get into third gear and let's just get into a rhythm. And they're already wrecking for second. I am gone. Oh, yikes. That's gonna be a big gap for us. We were already 2 tenths faster than the field on qualifying. So that just gave us a huge gap. So as long as I don't throw away this race, that'd be nice. Just have to watch out for lap cars. It's a long race. Anything could happen. Try not to burn out the front right. I don't know if that's really possible for this track in this car. There's going to be lap cars wrecking everywhere. So we just got to keep in mind of what's going on around us. You definitely can spin easily off these corners. Oh, geez. It's easy to spin off these corners if you are way down here by the wall. You get on the gas a little bit too hard. That guy blew his motor, it looks like. There's just lap cars. This is funny. I knew a small track like this would make for some chaos real quick. I just wish it was a bigger field. Like, if we had like a 16 car field at least, like that would have been a lot of fun. I guess the 2 car just didn't want to run. I don't know. He was fast in practice, like I was saying. We were running pretty close to each other, and he was really quick. So that's unfortunate that he did not join. I feel like we could have had a pretty good race, but if he would have started second, like what would have happened in this race, he might have just gotten dumped. Who knows? I think the 4 car started second. He's in second, so I guess he didn't spin out all the way, and everybody else behind just piled in. That's my guess. But I'm just gonna run laps at this point. Try to just dodge all these wrecks. Catching a bunch of lap cars up here. Just got to be careful about them. Missed the corner that time. You really want to get on the brakes, get it down to the very apron there in the corner though. At least your left sides. Right side's not as big of a deal. 5 cars spinning. Okay, we got a 4X. I figured we wouldn't make it out of here with a 0X. At least we didn't get hooked. That's the main thing. We didn't get hooked back to the right, which is great. Brakes in these cars do not work very well. Like, I turned the brake bias down to like 52. It can go down to 50. It starts you at 60. I think that might actually be the highest. Because I didn't try to go up with it. I just tried going down with it. But it starts you at 60. I moved it down to like 52 to try to help it turn and everything.
14.289.
And just to slow the car down. But like, you get fully on these brakes, they don't work very well. Like, you're going to run over somebody very easily going into these corners. So you just have to be a little bit mindful of that. But it is a lot of braking for this track, which is a lot of fun. But hopefully we can do pretty decent in this series this season. Like, I wanted to get back running something a little different since I'm running my league races Friday nights. Instead of running like an A-fix as well like I was last season. Throw something different into it. Get some short track racing in there with some late models, especially with like North Wilkesboro that just went on like a week or two ago. Oh, don't come up on him. Yeah, the pit road entrance is awful here. Like North Wilkesboro that happened like a week or two ago at this point. I think it was last week, like last Wednesday or something, where Dale Jr. ran in it and stuff. And there was a million people there for it. Like there was like 20,000 or something like that, completely sold out. Pretty cool. One of my buddies that live in North Carolina were there. Which that's pretty cool. But I wanted to get back doing some short track racing, and I've always liked the late model series. Like the street stocks, the late models, like this is the stuff that goes to the smaller tracks consistently. I really like. I've been right behind this 6 car for a while now. Oh, try not to run him over. Got the 5 car who just came out of the pits up here. We do have a fast repair because it's a D-class race. So if you do get your car destroyed, you have a 1 quick repair. And you can come back out. Because I'm pretty sure you have no sets of tires or anything to change into. Oh my god, that guy came out of pit road just straight. Oh, that was terrifying. He was like, peekaboo. Come on, 6, get under him. 4 car mad at the 3. Yeah, he was the one that was just poking out of pit lane. And the fast lane's right down there on the bottom.
Lap traffic up here. Outside, clear high.
Trying to get by the 6 car, but I don't want to wreck him or anything. I want to do it clean for the most part. I want to get like a good run off a corner, which is going to be tough to do. Or might have to do a slight bump and run, but no reason for me to get physical with him. Second place is 3 seconds back. He's been slightly catching us. Lap traffic's been a little bit rough for us. That was an awful corner I just had. Awful corner as well. Missed the bottom. What are we? Almost halfway. Jeez. Like, it feels like we've gone so many times around this track, and we're just about halfway. But it's been quick, is the thing. It's very quick laps.
14.22.
If I can just get under the 6 off a corner, that'd be great. Or if he just makes a slight mistake, gets sideways or something off a corner.
Take care of your equipment too. We're halfway in the race.
Trying to. Doing my best to take quick care of it. Because the 6 car is not like that slow at all. I definitely just like have a little bit different braking zone than him. I'm trying not to run him over, and I keep missing the corner trying not to run him over.
14.36.
Because if I try to take the same line that I'm normally going to, I'm gonna like get right in the back of him. We have, oh geez, he got the wall. Was not expecting that.
Clear up top, outside. 14.8.
I am very sorry for that, but I really didn't expect him to hit the wall. That's super unfortunate. I hope he's not mad at me. I really didn't try to get him. 9 car is in third here. Like, I was just running with the 6 for that entire time, really. I wasn't trying to be too rough with him. I never got into him before. 'Cause if he wouldn't have gotten the wall, I wouldn't have got into him, so really didn't have any time to react to that. Getting a little bit more of a gap on the 4 now. I don't know if he checked up for that wreck with the 6 or not, or if like just a little bit of free room that we had. I pulled away. That was a big lag spike. That was weird. Oh god, why is it doing this?
14.55.
Those are 2 random spikes. I never really get that. Oh, 9 car, you're loose. Oh god, why is this happening? I'm very sorry for the like stuttering that you're seeing, because I'm seeing it too. And I don't know why it's doing that.
Working outside. Lap cars in front of you.
But this race has already been absolutely crazy, and there's only been 8 of us in it. If there were like double-digit cars in it, like 16 or so, like I was saying, this race would have been absolutely crazy. Like, I feel like there would have been an entire straightaway blocked. Oh, the 4 car is in the pits. Okay, everybody's a lap down now. Battle of nutrition. Just stay out here. Oh, geez, don't get in the 7. My car really like rotated when I got on the brakes. Just battle nutrition. Just stay out here and don't wreck. That's literally this race. I think that was the 3 car. He's out. There went the 4. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, I'm not really trying to battle you 7 at this point. Like, I'm just running my laps, trying to finish the race out. I'm interested to see the strength of field. It's probably super low. Like, I only have like 3200 I rating on oval. We'll get a slight boost, but not much at all, I don't think. Because like, if the strength of field, it's probably under 2k is my guess. I'm assuming it's gonna be like 1800. So us winning really isn't gonna gain us anything, really. But it was a fun race. We have an 8x, so that sucks, but kind of figured very short track racing like this is gonna get you a bunch of X's. Hopefully we can just stay clean in the ARCA and truck series this season to get our safety rating back from these races. Because these races are going to be probably pretty hectic all year, I would think, with the short tracks. Just going to back off from the 7. Well, I was going to back off from the 7, then he completely blew that corner.
Working the top, 14.4.
Just get right on the bottom. Roll it. Should get by him in this corner.
Lap cars in front of you. Still out there.
Not quite, and on exit. I think he got the wall slightly. And here's the 6 car all beat up. From, oh, that's the 5 car, never mind. 6 car is the, a few ahead, never mind. The 7 car dives the hell out of these corners when he's behind somebody. Please don't get me.
14.299.
You really need to back up your corners at this kind of track to get the bottom as well as you want. To get a really smooth exit. Just got to be careful on throttle. Oh god. 8 car is real slow up in the wall. 5 car just checked up, stayed behind the 8. That's fine. Thank you very much. And let's see if we try to chase down. Oh wait, only have 3 laps left. I was gonna see if we could catch the 6 car, because he was running really good when we were behind him until he smacked the wall. There's gonna be so many incidents like back on the replay. So many. The 9 car is in second by a good bit, I think. I don't know if he has like half a lap on the 6 or what, but that's kind of crazy. 9 car I think is the only one that's really been not in a wreck besides me. Like I have 8x, but I haven't been spun out or anything.
14.375.
Last lap though. Come around, take the victory. I'll take it. I don't even know if I could do a burnout this track. Well, I probably can on the front stretch. But I'm happy about that. We were car 1. If we wouldn't have won, we probably would have lost iRacing, I would assume.
Fantastic job. Fantastic.
So that was fun. I wish there would have been more cars, though. I really do. I figured LA Coliseum would have been real small. Really small fields. All right, let's see if we can do a burnout here in this. Let some people by, though, so we don't wreck into them. I want to try a burnout at least. Everybody's still just going around doing their laps. Oh my god, I almost flipped it. The thing got up on 2 wheels. Infield might be a better idea. All right, why did I almost flip though on the first like turn? I'm so confused. It gets up on like the 2 wheels. That's so funny. Oh, that's funny. I've never really done burnouts in these cars. I think I've won in them before, but I just don't remember at all doing burnouts. Somebody else doing burnouts there on the front stretch. I want to see me almost flip the damn car because that thing got up on 2 wheels quick. Because it got up on the left side real fast. Yeah, why did it do that? I'm so confused. Like, why did it get up on 2 wheels so quickly? That would have been hilarious to flip the car there. That'd be so funny. All right, let's get to Far Chase and go see the carnage that happened. Literally turn 1 with all these guys. The 7 car. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to start with. The 7 car was very aggressive when it was behind me, and he dives it in, destroys the 4 car, and almost everybody ends up slowing down from it, and we had a huge lead already. But the 7 was super aggressive into some corners. 4 car, I think the 5 thought he was going to be clear. He is. 4 car, a little bit of netcode. They were going to hit anyways. 4 car was diving in on the bottom. There's going to be so many wall hits. 7 car losing it off of one of the corners. 4 car wall hit. Yep. There's going to be so many of those. Oh, 3 car overshot that. Spun out the 6. Hang on, wait. Let's pause this real quick. How many incidents? The 2 car had 0. He wasn't in the race. The 9 car had 0. He finished 2nd. He's the only one that stayed 0x and finished 2nd. That's impressive. Good job by you. The 8 car had 8. 7 had 6. 12, 16, 16, 12. And I even had 8 as the leader because of stuff happening. That's crazy. Because I got hit on the right side, I think by the 5 when he was spinning, I want to say. 7 car into the wall in the straight. People were just overdriving the corner so badly. 3 got loose off the corner, got the 5 car there. I think this might have been where we got clipped. Yep, just barely. Right in the side of the door. Well, I saw him overdrive it and get sideways. We just barely got clipped right in the door right here, pretty much. So luckily, it wasn't like too far back. If it would have been the right rear, I might have gotten hooked around, which would have sucked. But still might have been able to win it at that point. I think the 3 car was going from 4th to 3rd gear. You definitely don't want to be shifting. 8 car scraped the wall. He was on the wall like the entire race, just trying to stay out of the way, which is, I appreciate that. I think I got the wall here. Yeah, just slightly. Other than that, it was a pretty perfect race for me. Like, I'm really happy with how it went. Oh yeah, was this where the 3 car was just poking out? Right there on the exit, we're all coming by like, oh shit. Really was not expecting that. And then the 4 car was mad at him. Did he hit him? He might have. Oh yeah, he hit him with the front left pretty solid right there. I don't know what ended the 4's day. We're getting by the 5 car. He goes real high for us. Where'd the 7 car end up finishing? He finished 4th out of all that just because he kept running 4 laps down. God, I wish there was more cars. Like, I hope next week, just because it's not the LA Coliseum, there should be more cars, I would imagine. Definitely imagine there'll be more cars next week. Because one, a lot of people probably don't have the LA Coliseum. I think this is where the 6 got the wall, and I was not expecting that at all. Really did not mean to get into the 6 there. Didn't notice he was getting too wide there. Like, I was just taking my normal route, not paying attention. And that's like half on me for not paying attention, because I might have been able to avoid this if I would have noticed he was going wide, and I just ran straight into him, spun him out, my bad. And then the 4 and the 5, what the hell is going on here? 5 car gets wide and then cuts back down on exit, and the 4 car is just, nope, I'm full throttling you. And then the 5 ended up right next to the 6 on the bottom. Oh, what a rough race. 4 overdriving, getting into 3. 3 tries to hit him back. I don't know what the hell's going on there. 8 car overdrives it by about 100 yards. Slows it up enough to get into the wall, barely. 7 car got wide into the wall. Then when he was behind us, like, he was like going so deep into some of these corners. Like, I was so sketched out like that. Like that. Like, the 5 car was real slow from the 8, but like the 7 car was just diving corners. I figured that was gonna happen to us at some point. Not necessarily by the 7, but by anybody. You just had to be nice and smooth here. That was it. Just let off early, get on the brakes, get down to the very bottom, and just slowly get on the throttle. Try not to get it too high up there. I about flipped there, which is hilarious. Then other guys were doing burnouts on the front stretch. Was it the 9 and the 7? Good job by the 9, though, keeping it completely clean. Like, that's honestly impressive, getting a 0x out of this race. So we're gonna go home, win this thing, which I'm very happy about. Haven't won on an oval race in a long time, but honestly, it's probably a super low strength of field, so it is what it is. Hopefully next week's a little bit better, but let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in strength of field was just around where I guessed, between like 16 to 1800, right under 1600. It was the only split, only 9 people registered. What was car number 2's iRating? He had 2300, lost a whole bunch. That's unfortunate. We gained 40 out of that. I will take it. The lowest number car in the field got 94 for getting second, and the only one that had a clean race, which is awesome. So congrats by him. That was solid race by him for sure. He just stayed on track, didn't get into anybody, and paid off for him. That's all you got to do in this series, because there's no cautions. But we didn't even have the quickest lap of the race. The 4 car actually did, surprisingly. I wasn't really pushing it there, trying to get a fast lap, because I had such a big gap to start with. So just managed the car and how to get through lap traffic. Got an 8x, getting down to a 3.0. Need to try to have a clean truck race at Bristol. Oh, at Bristol, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be very interesting. So I don't know if we're gonna gain any safety out of that race, but happy to get another oval win, first time in a long time. Hopefully this late model series will be good to us this season, and hopefully we can get some higher strengths of field, because all of these guys were pretty much like low to mid, like thousands. And then the 2 car who wasn't here, who was actually pretty quick in my practice, I was excited to race against him, but then he wasn't here. So I feel like we could have had a pretty good battle, and then just managing lap traffic would have been the key. Or he just would have gotten straight lined by the 7 car going into turn 1 like the 4 car did. So who knows? But unfortunate for the 4, because he was actually pretty quick there and ended up wrecked too many times. He had a 16x, I think. Yeah, he had a 16x. So him and the 5 were super close to DQing out. So that's unfortunate from them. But happy we got the win. Good run by the 9, like I said. And sorry for getting into the 6 car. Really did not mean to. Didn't pay attention enough to when he was getting into the wall. Should have seen that coming. But oh well, it is. That's these tiny short track racing, especially at the LA Coliseum. That's this track for you. You gotta just pay so much attention the entire time. So oh well, it is what it is. On to next week. Don't know what next week is, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the racing. If you guys want to come out and run this late model series, I'm gonna be doing it like Tuesday afternoons, probably around 5:15, that time slot. That's probably when I'm gonna be running it most of the season. If not, I'll be running it on Thursdays, maybe at the same time, 5:15, because they run every 2 hours at the odd hour, 15 after for Eastern time for me. So that's what it is. For West Coast, it'd be like 2:15 if you're over there, and then any other time zone, I'm not 100% sure. You just have to do the math for your own time zone. So if you guys want to come out and race this, please come out, and so we can get some more participation in this series. I think the late models are a very good car to run, especially on the short tracks. It should be a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the racing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.